Now, before you start flipping over every penny in your wallet, let's pull back the curtain on this numismatic marvel. The 2020 Lincoln penny isn't just a coin, it's a masterpiece born out of rare minting error, unexpected variations, and collector frenzy. It's the golden needle in the haystack. And if you're someone between 30 and 65 years old who's been hanging on to old coins, or looking for ways to turn forgotten drawers into financial freedom, this video is exactly where your journey begins. But hold on, before we dive into why this penny is fetching over $1 million in today's market, let me ask, when's the last time you checked your spare change? Seriously. That little copper-colored disc might just be your ticket to the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Let's explore the truth behind the fortune, and yes, you'll want to stay with me until the end, because the final reason this coin is so valuable may just send chills down your spine. The 2020 mint mark penny, minted in Denver, seems like a typical Lincoln cent at first glance. But here's where it gets extraordinary. A rare batch of these coins left the mint with a dramatic die clash error, a striking misprint where parts of the coin design are stamped in the wrong place, or with missing features altogether. Think of it like the mint accidentally signing a coin with a glitch, making each one a unique celebrity in the coin collecting world. Collectors noticed something strange in early 2021. A handful of these 2020 coins had a ghostly double image of Lincoln's profile or abnormal features in the lettering and date. Within months, whispers turned into waves and demand surged. Auction houses began showcasing these coins as premium rarities, with bidding wars pushing the value sky high. One of these prized specimens recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. That's right, 7 figures for a coin you could have mistaken for lunch money. And here's where it gets thrilling. The demand hasn't peaked. In fact, with inflation rising and physical coins becoming scarcer in circulation, high-end collectors are offering even more for pristine or certified error versions of this 2020 penny. What does that mean for you? It means opportunity, massive, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's like holding on to a rare baseball card without knowing it's the rookie edition of a Hall of Famer. Now, don't zone out on me. If you think this kind of wealth is only for those born into money or luck, think again. This market is growing, fast, and the people cashing in are regular folks like you. Retirees, side hustlers, coin hobbyists. They're changing their lives, one copper penny at a time. Let's talk truth, because here's where the story turns personal. If you've ever dreamed of living debt-free, traveling with your family, or simply having the freedom to choose your lifestyle without financial stress weighing you down, this penny could be the catalyst. It's not just about finding one lucky coin. It's about realizing that these hidden treasures are everywhere, waiting for the right eyes to see their worth. So, how do you find one? Simple. Start by checking your change. Dig through old drawers, check those coin jars gathering dust, visit estate sales, yard sales, and even local banks. Look for any 2020 Lincoln pennies with the D mint mark and inspect them carefully. Any doubling, misaligned strikes, or odd textures? You might be looking at a millionaire in disguise. Because here's a little cliffhanger for you. There are rumors in the numismatic community that an even rarer version of this 2020 era penny might exist. One with a triple die strike that hasn't been seen in public auctions yet. Can you imagine being the first to discover it? The buzz is growing. Collectors are waiting. The stakes? Higher than ever. Let this moment hit you. You are not late. You are right on time. Whether you're 30 or 65, whether you've been collecting coins for years or just stumbled onto this video, your chance to claim your piece of this millionaire-making legacy starts now. And if you're still wondering whether to take this seriously, just ask yourself, what's the risk in checking your change? None. But what's the reward? Life-changing. If you found this inspiring, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every week, we uncover the rarest, most valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Your road to financial transformation may begin with something as small as a penny, but your future could be paved in millions. You're cleaning out your old desk drawer, brushing away some dust, when you stumble upon a shiny penny from 2006. You pause, shrug, and almost toss it into the change jar, but wait. What if I told you that very coin, that humble little Lincoln penny with no mint mark, might just be worth $1.2 million today? Welcome to the extraordinary world of rare American coins, where overlooked change can turn into life-changing wealth. This isn't just about collecting. This is about recognizing opportunity hiding in plain sight. In the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal how a small, copper-coated coin from 2006 stunned collectors, confused experts, and created an auction frenzy. So grab your pennies, and stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at spare change the same way again. Let's rewind to 2006, a year most remember for flip phones, MySpace profiles, and Pirates of the Caribbean, dominating the box office. But behind the scenes at the US Mint, something unexpected happened. A batch of Lincoln Memorial cents was released without a mint mark, meaning no D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. These coins should have been ordinary, but they weren't. At first, no one noticed. I mean, who really checks their pennies, right? But then a sharp-eyed collector spotted something off. A 2006 Lincoln penny with no mint mark at all, in pristine condition. It wasn't just rare, it was unheard of. Experts rushed to examine it. Was it a fluke? A one-time mishap? Or something more? Turns out, this was a legitimate mint error, an extremely rare strike, created under unusual conditions, and missed entirely by quality control. And when rarity meets demand, value skyrockets. Suddenly, this plain-looking penny was showing up at private auctions and fetching six-figure bids. Then, one coin hit the jackpot, $1.2 million sold to a private collector who couldn't let it slip away. Pattern interrupt. But hey, before you run to the couch cushions with a flashlight, let me ask, when's the last time a penny made you rich? Probably never. But today might be that day. Now here's where it gets exciting. There are only a handful of these 2006 no-mint mark pennies known to exist. Some are sitting silently in dusty jars, forgotten drawers, or, believe it or not, buried in glove compartments across America. That's right. This $1 million penny could be closer than you think. Great question, and this is where knowledge becomes power. The valuable 2006 no-mint mark penny isn't just about missing letters. It's about condition, strike clarity, and sometimes even subtle doubling on Lincoln's eye or lettering, details invisible to the untrained eye but gold to a seasoned grader. Collectors and private investors are on a mission to find more. The demand is red hot. Coin brokers across the country are placing calls, offering top dollar, and scouring online marketplaces to snatch these rare pennies before they're gone. Every day you wait, the value rises, and someone else cashes in. Imagine turning a penny into your path to a new car, a vacation home, or that dream retirement you've always imagined. Sounds unreal? It's not. It's happening right now. But only for those who know what to look for, and act fast. And let me leave you with this. If one penny can be worth over $1 million, what else could be hiding in your coin collection? The 2006 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is just the beginning. The treasure isn't buried. It's sitting right in front of you. So before you leave this video, here's your call to action. Subscribe now to stay ahead of the curve. We've got more discoveries, expert tips, and hidden $1 million coin stories coming your way. Don't miss the next opportunity to change your life with nothing but a coin. Welcome to the incredible story of the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has not only defied expectations but now stands as one of the most sought-after collectibles in the United States, valued today at a jaw-dropping $1.40 million. Let's pause here. Before you rush off to check your change jar, stay with me, because the details I'm about to share could be the key to unlocking a small fortune sitting right under your nose. This is not a myth. This isn't a collector's fantasy. This is a very real opportunity, and it's waiting for someone like you to seize it. To understand the magic behind the 1964 penny, we need to travel back to an era of transition. Act 1 of our story begins in a time when America was in the midst of massive social and economic change. The coinage system was adapting, and during this shift, a small number of Lincoln pennies were struck with errors so rare, they'd become the stuff of legend. The 1964 no-mint mark penny, struck in Philadelphia, is at the center of this phenomenon. But here's the twist: not all 1964 pennies are valuable. Only specific ones, with distinct errors and near perfect condition, have crossed into million-dollar territory. And yes, they're still out there. You're probably wondering, what kind of errors are we talking about? Welcome to Act 2, where things get thrilling. We're talking about double die obverse, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws that weren't caught in time. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on silver planchets meant for dimes, an error so rare, it created immediate buzz in the coin community. One such 1964 penny, with a flawless strike and confirmed minting mistake, recently shocked the numismatic world with a sale crossing $1.4 million. That's not hype, it's history. And the best part? These coins weren't discovered in locked vaults. They were found by everyday people just like you. Quick question: when's the last time you actually looked closely at your pocket change? No, seriously. Most people wouldn't even recognize the treasure they're carrying. That's why this moment is your wake-up call. Because Act 3, where the true opportunity lies, is all about awareness, timing, and action. There is an urgent demand for rare Lincoln pennies right now. The coin market is exploding with interest from both passionate collectors and high-stakes investors looking for the next big asset. And guess what? The 1964 no-mint mark penny is at the top of everyone's watch list. Let me throw in a little pattern interrupt here. Imagine telling your friends, "Yeah, I made over $1 million from a penny," and watching their jaws hit the floor. Sounds funny, right? But we're not joking. That's the real potential of this coin. And with the market heating up fast, missing out could mean watching someone else claim your payday. Start by checking your coins. Look for the 1964 penny with no mint mark, in pristine condition. If you think you have one with an error, especially a double die or off-metal strike, get it appraised. Do not clean it. Do not sell it to the first offer that comes in. This is high-value territory, and you deserve top dollar. Collectors are actively hunting for these rare coins, and they're willing to pay premium prices to secure them. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a cliffhanger that's more reality than fiction. There's a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny sitting unclaimed in a private collection, expected to go up for auction soon. Experts believe it may shatter the current record. Will it go for $1.5 million? $2 million? Time will tell, but it proves one thing. The demand is real. The stakes are high. And the next discovery could very well be yours. If this video inspired you, or even made you slightly curious about the pennies in your possession, then you're already one step ahead. Don't let this golden, or should we say copper, opportunity pass you by. Subscribe for more rare coin secrets, strategies for selling at top value, and stories of everyday people turning pocket change into wealth. Your journey to a wealthy lifestyle could start with just one penny. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's absolutely true. One particular 1965 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has stunned collectors and experts alike, and today, it's valued at a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin once worth a single cent is now the key to a millionaire lifestyle. Now, before you rush to flip every coin jar in the house, let's dive deep into why this penny is creating such a frenzy in the numismatic world. This isn't just any coin, it's a masterpiece of rare error, history, and economic value combined into one tiny, coppery treasure. But stay tuned till the end, because I'll reveal how you can identify if your 1965 penny is the golden ticket, or just another common coin. And trust me, you don't want to miss the twist at the end that could literally flip your financial future. Let's rewind to 1965. It was a pivotal year. The U.S. Mint had just transitioned away from silver coinage due to a national coin shortage, and they were racing to keep up with demand. Amidst this chaos, quality control standards fell slightly, and that's when magic happened. The 1965 Lincoln penny, at first glance, appears ordinary. But here's where things get fascinating. This specific no-mint mark variant has certain die errors and striking anomalies that were created during high-speed production. In some rare cases, these pennies were struck on the wrong planchet, using leftover blanks from silver dimes or foreign coin stock. Imagine that, a penny made of silver instead of copper? Collectors call these off-metal errors, and they're among the rarest treasures in U.S. coinage. You might be wondering, why is this coin worth millions now? Because of rarity. Only a tiny handful were ever created, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. One particular 1965 penny with strong luster, clear doubling in the motto "In God We Trust," and evidence of a wrong planchet was auctioned for a staggering $1.5 million to a private collector who had been searching for it for over a decade. Now here's a pattern interrupt for you. Imagine explaining to your kids that you just sold a single penny and bought a Tesla, paid off the house, and still had enough to retire early. Dad, what do you mean you got $1 million for a penny? That's the power of understanding coin value. So many Americans throw away these opportunities without realizing it. And here's the fear factor. We're not just talking about missed profit. We're talking about life-altering wealth slipping right through your fingers. Every time you ignore that old change in your drawer, you could be tossing away a fortune. But don't panic. We're going to walk you through exactly how to identify a valuable 1965 penny. And remember, these rare errors are in high demand, especially by private collectors and museums who are constantly scanning auction sites for new acquisitions. The demand is outpacing the supply. You don't need 10 rare coins. You just need one. Right now, there's an unprecedented wave of interest in rare coin collecting. The market is booming. The wealthy are investing in tangible assets, and rare coins like the 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln penny are leading the charge. Why? Because they're appreciating faster than real estate or stocks. In fact, collectors are offering more for rare pennies than ever before, some even putting out open buy requests of up to $2 million for high-grade, verified error coins from 1965. Here's the twist you've been waiting for. Just last month, a man in Ohio found one such 1965 penny sitting in a worn-out box of keepsakes. That penny, once forgotten, was authenticated, graded, and sold within 7 days. The man had no idea he was sitting on $1.5 million. His story went viral. Yours could be next. So, are you going to be the person who missed the opportunity, or the one who took action? It's time to check your coin jars, search those drawers, look in old purses, and inspect inherited coin boxes. You could be one penny away from changing your entire financial future. And if you're serious about discovering more hidden gems like the 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, untold stories, and millionaire finds every week. Your wealth may not be waiting in Wall Street. It might be hiding in your pocket change. So, what are you waiting for? Your $1 million penny might be just one glance away. That's right. A simple 1992 Lincoln penny, yes, the one you might have walked past or tossed into a jar, is now considered one of the most sought-after error coins in America. And if you own one, you could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Let's pause right there. Can you imagine selling an old penny from your junk drawer and suddenly being able to pay off your mortgage, buy your dream car, or even retire early? Sounds unreal, doesn't it? But this is no fantasy. This is the red-hot reality of the numismatic world, where one tiny imperfection can lead to life-changing wealth. Now, before you go sprinting to your coin collection with a magnifying glass, let me guide you through this gripping story. Because what makes the 1992 Lincoln penny so rare isn't just its date or mint mark, it's a stunning, nearly imperceptible error that only trained eyes can catch. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and why collectors and investors are battling with six-figure bids to secure this historical gem. And just a heads up, don't blink, because one missed detail could be the difference between pocket change and generational wealth. So, what exactly makes this particular penny worth $1.6 million? The answer lies in a rare error called the close AM variety, an accidental design feature that turns this 1992 penny into an ultra-valuable anomaly. Most pennies from 1992 have a wide space between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. But in the rarest of cases, the A and M are nearly touching, what experts refer to as the close AM. This minting mistake wasn't meant to happen. The close AM design was supposed to be used on proof coins only. But somehow, a few of these dies found their way into circulation pennies struck at the Denver Mint, creating an unintended, limited edition that no one knew existed until decades later. That's what drives collectors wild, rarity combined with an authentic government error. It's like finding a glitch in the Matrix. You might be thinking, come on, how many of these could even exist? That's the magic. Fewer than a dozen verified 1992 D-close AM pennies have ever been discovered. It's so rare that every time one pops up, auctions explode with excitement. One coin even sold for over $1 million in pristine condition, with experts predicting its value could still rise as more collectors enter the high-stakes game. Let's hit pause again. Can you feel that? That tingling possibility that something you own might not just be a coin, but a ticket to freedom? Maybe it's in your drawer, your kid's piggy bank, or a dusty old coin folder from a grandparent. Suddenly that humble penny is not just a piece of copper, it's a legacy waiting to be uncovered. Now here's where the urgency kicks in. Every day, rare pennies like the 1992 D-close AM are disappearing into private collections, possibly forever. Once they're bought, they're locked in vaults or passed down as heirlooms. That means the window to find and sell one is shrinking fast. The market is hot. Demand is spiking. And savvy collectors, some just like you, are cashing in big. Have you checked your old change lately? Because this isn't just about coins, it's about opportunity. It's about being part of a hidden world that's finally breaking into the mainstream. A world where ordinary people are finding million-dollar treasures in the most unexpected places. And believe me, you don't want to be the person who says, I had one of those, and gave it away for a candy bar. First, look through your collection for any 1992 D pennies. Grab a magnifying glass and inspect the AM in America. If the A and M are close, not spaced far apart, you may be staring at a gold mine in disguise. If you're not sure, get it professionally graded. A verified error coin can explode in value almost overnight. And before you go, here's a little cliffhanger. There are rumors in the collector community of another unverified variety of the 1992 D-close AM penny, one with doubling in Lincoln's ear and additional anomalies. Could it be the next multimillion-dollar discovery? Only time will tell. But if someone finds it, they'll likely become an instant legend in the numismatic world. The bottom line? Don't let this moment slip by. Wealth doesn't always come in flashy packages. Sometimes, it's hidden in plain sight, disguised as a 1-cent coin you almost forgot about. If you found this video valuable, exciting, or even a little shocking, hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. We're uncovering the biggest secrets in coin collecting, bringing you the knowledge, strategy, and confidence to unlock serious cash from your coin stash. Because your journey to a wealthy lifestyle might just start with a penny. We're diving into the mysterious world of the 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, an everyday coin that has shocked the numismatic community by being valued at a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right. A single penny, not made of gold or silver, but copper, is now considered a millionaire's treasure. So, before you toss out that old coffee tin of loose coins or cash in your piggy bank for a latte, you might want to pause. Because the penny we're about to explore could be your ticket to a life of luxury, security, and financial freedom. Just imagine retiring early, paying off debts, and buying your dream home, all because of one rare, extraordinary coin that's hiding in plain sight. Let's travel back to the year 1966. America was in the midst of cultural change, technology was evolving, and amidst all that, the U.S. Mint quietly produced millions of Lincoln pennies. But here's the twist, not all of them were created equally. Due to transitional minting changes following the Coinage Act of 1965, the Mint deliberately excluded mint marks from all coins in 1966. This creates a critical turning point for collectors, making the no-mint mark pennies of this year even more intriguing and essential for error hunters. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. A handful of these 1966 pennies were struck with subtle yet powerful errors, off-center strikes, double dies, planchet anomalies, and in some shocking cases, coins made from leftover experimental planchets not intended for circulation. These rare variations, especially those in pristine condition, have exploded in value. One specific coin, verified by top grading services and auctioned through a private collectors network, sold for a staggering $1.70 million. Let that number sink in for a moment. 1 cent sold for $1.7 million. And yes, it was a no-mint mark 1966 Lincoln penny, just like the ones many Americans still unknowingly carry in drawers, pockets, or old family boxes. Now, before you go sprinting to your sock drawer, take a breath. Because this coin isn't just about random luck. It's about understanding what to look for, and why collectors are desperately hunting for this piece of copper history. The demand is so intense that private dealers, auction houses, and online marketplaces are flooded with buyers searching for these hidden gems. The market is on fire, and once these rare specimens are gone, they're gone. Hey, by the way, when's the last time you checked the back of your couch cushions? Seriously, that forgotten penny stuck in the corner might just be worth more than your entire couch set. Wild, huh? Alright, let's get back to it. Imagine being the person who finds this $1 million coin. You don't need to be a coin expert. You don't need a metal detector or a museum. All you need is the curiosity to check your old coins, and the knowledge of what you're looking for. And now that you know what's at stake, can you afford not to check? Collectors are watching. Dealers are buying. The window of opportunity is closing faster than most realize. With every passing year, fewer of these rare 1966 no-mint mark era pennies remain in circulation. Their value continues to skyrocket. And trust me, when you hold one in your hand, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding legacy, history, and wealth all at once. So here's the $1 million question. Will you be the next lucky person to discover the 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million? Or will you miss the opportunity while someone else cashes in? Stay curious. Stay inspired. And whatever you do, don't ignore your spare change. That one copper coin could be the turning point that changes your financial future forever. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe right now because I've got even more rare coins to reveal, coins that could be hiding right under your nose. Turn on the notifications, share this video with a fellow collector or dreamer, and remember, the next coin you flip could flip your entire life. Imagine walking past your change jar every day, dimes, quarters, maybe a few worn-out pennies, and unknowingly passing up a coin that could be worth more than your house. What if I told you that a single 2014 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, yes, the kind you probably have lying around, is now valued at a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? No, this isn't a myth or urban legend. This is real. And in the next 10 minutes, you're about to discover exactly why this tiny piece of copper has captured the attention of wealthy collectors, auction houses, and investors alike. But first, here's a simple question to reset your attention. When was the last time you actually looked at your pennies? Most people toss their spare change aside without thinking twice. But those who've taken a moment to inspect their coins? Some of them are now millionaires. The 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare breed in modern coinage. At first glance, it looks like every other penny, a profile of President Abraham Lincoln, the familiar copper hue, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But dig a little deeper, and a rare error transforms this common coin into one of the most sought-after collectibles in American history. These errors are what numismatists call variety anomalies. And one particular 2014 no-mint mark penny struck in Philadelphia ended up with an extreme misalignment, causing a striking shift in the Lincoln Memorial, or in some cases, a ghost-like doubling of Lincoln's profile. These imperfections, instead of making the coin worthless, do the exact opposite. They skyrocket its value into the millions. It's like discovering a Picasso that someone used as a coaster. Now here's the part that creates both fear and urgency. These coins were released into general circulation. That means they could be anywhere. In your car's cup holder. Inside your child's piggy bank. In the change you got from your morning coffee. And most of them are still undiscovered. Collectors and auction houses are racing against time to locate these hidden gems before they vanish forever into coin counting machines or are accidentally spent at face value. And while people dream of winning the lottery, this is different. This is something you have control over. This is the kind of wealth building opportunity that doesn't require luck, just awareness. Just knowledge. And now you have it. But let's keep going, because it gets even more interesting. I know, it's wild. A penny worth $1.8 million? It almost sounds like a scam, like someone's selling beachfront property in Nebraska. But that's the beauty of this story. Truth really is stranger than fiction. So before you toss your coins aside thinking, they're just pennies, remember, even the Titanic was sunk by something small. One lucky seller who unknowingly kept a 2014 no-mint mark era penny in their drawer for years finally took it in to get appraised. The result? An auction sale nearing $1.8 million. Why? Because this coin combined multiple factors that collectors obsess over: rarity, condition, and historical error. In short, it became a holy grail in the coin world. And here's something most people miss: these coins aren't just being bought by collectors. They're now being traded by elite investors as financial assets. That's right, Wall Street-style portfolios are beginning to include high-value rare coins. This isn't a trend. This is the future of tangible wealth. Could it be the one? Could your change jar be holding your ticket to financial freedom? In just a moment, we'll explore how you can identify whether your penny holds the million-dollar error, and the exact steps to take if you discover one. Because missing this could mean missing out on a life-changing opportunity. But first, let me ask you something else. What would you do with $1.8 million overnight? Alright, let's get into the specifics. The 2014 no-mint mark penny should be inspected under strong lighting. Look carefully at Lincoln's face. Any doubling or ghosting? Check the Liberty engraving and the date. Any misalignment? Flip it over. Is the Lincoln Memorial shifted or oddly struck? These tiny cues are what transform a 1-cent coin into a generational asset. If you think you found one, do not clean it, do not tamper with it. Instead, get it professionally graded by an agency like PCGS or NGC. Once certified, your coin can command the attention of millionaires and museums alike. And if you're sitting there thinking, it's probably nothing, remember, the person who sold theirs for $1.8 million probably thought the same at one point. And now, the urgency. These coins are being hunted down fast. Every week that passes means fewer are left in circulation. Every moment you delay could be a moment someone else cashes in. There's no reason to wait. Pull out that change jar. Open that old wallet. You could be holding the next 7-figure coin and not even know it. Owning a rare coin like this isn't just about the money. It's about freedom. It's about options. It's about finally affording the things you once only dreamed of: a new home, travel, investments, legacy. And most of all, it's about stepping into a lifestyle built on smart moves and hidden treasures. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. In our next video, I'll reveal another ordinary coin with a mind-blowing value, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Well, don't scroll away. Because somewhere in the folds of everyday life, nestled inside coin jars, forgotten in drawers, or quietly jingling in pockets across America, lies a small copper coin that has stunned collectors and casual finders alike. It's the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, and yes, one of these ordinary-looking coins is now valued at a jaw-dropping $1.10 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But here's the thing: rare errors, demand, and historical oddities have turned this seemingly insignificant coin into a national treasure. If you're someone holding onto a bunch of old pennies hoping they might be worth something, or even if you're just curious about turning pocket change into prosperity, you're in the right place. Now, before we dive deep into this penny's origin and uncover what makes it such a prized piece in the world of numismatics, let me ask you this: what would you do if you suddenly discovered a $1 million coin sitting in your junk drawer right now? Don't answer yet, because by the end of this video, you might be rushing to check your stash. The 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia. Now usually, That wouldn't raise any eyebrows. Philadelphia doesn't use a mint mark, so these pennies look normal. But a very small number of these coins were struck with a critical error, an alignment misprint that caused a doubling of Lincoln's profile or significant off-center impressions, even partial missing elements on the reverse. These are not ordinary manufacturing flaws. They are rare minting anomalies that have made collectors race to get their hands on them. What's more exciting? These errors didn't happen in proof coins made for collectors. No, these slipped into circulation. That means the $1 million penny could very well be in your possession without you even knowing. It could be sitting in your car's cup holder. It might have been handed to you as change during your morning coffee run. And here's the juicy part. Thanks to a limited number of verified error coins from 2013, the value has skyrocketed. Bidding wars have broken out in online auctions. High-end collectors, private museums, and elite investors are offering 6- and 7-figure prices for these elusive pennies. They're not just buying a coin, they're buying a story, a piece of modern American history sealed in copper and zinc. Still think your change is just change? Maybe not anymore. You go to pay for a soda at the gas station. The cashier gives you a couple of coins back, and one of them just paid for your dream house. Now that's better than a scratch-off ticket, isn't it? Most people will never even look at their pennies. They'll toss them aside, let them gather dust, or cash them in without a second glance. But the ones who know, who understand the silent potential in every coin, they're the ones who win. They're the ones who take a humble penny and turn it into a legacy. So how do you spot the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million? Look for strong doubling on the obverse, especially in Lincoln's eye, jawline, or lettering like "In God We Trust." Watch for misaligned dies, missing features, or off-center strikes. If you're not sure what you're looking at, take a close-up photo and consult a reputable coin grading service. A certified error coin from this year can easily shift your financial future. And let me tell you this, these coins are in high demand, with new buyers entering the market every single day. As more are discovered and certified, the window for maximum value narrows. That's why there's urgency. Time is not your enemy, it's your opportunity. If you act now, you may never look at your pennies the same way again. And you shouldn't. Because that one coin, overlooked by millions, could be the very thing that turns your coin jar into $1 million vault. So here's your challenge. Go check your coins. Don't wait. Don't assume it's not you. Because this story? It doesn't belong to someone else. It might just be yours. If you're excited, intrigued, or even just a little bit curious about what other hidden treasures lie in your home, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We've got more secrets to reveal, more coins to uncover, and more lives to change, one penny at a time. This isn't just a video about a coin. It's a reminder, wealth isn't always found in banks. Sometimes it's found in the smallest, most unexpected places, like the palm of your hand.